Hello dear students, how are you? I am fine. I know I also wish you are well by the grace of Almighty. As you are staying home, you are safe. Dear students, you know in my past classes I discussed about tag question part 1 and also part 2, especially tag question on assertive sentence. Now dear students, today I am going to discuss about tag questions on assertive sentence, last part or rest of the rules. Okay, before going to start, I would like to introduce myself. This is TAZ Mahmud, Assistant Teacher English, Rabita Model High School, Rangamati. Okay, dear students, now I am going to discuss the rest of the rules of adding tag questions. You know, I discussed the rule part 1 and part 2 about present indefinite tense, past indefinite tense, and also with auxiliary verb and the sentence with negative meaning. Okay, now my dear learners, if the assertive sentence begins with I am, if the assertive sentence begins I and bears auxiliary verb am, okay, then you have to write firstly as before, firstly you have to write the given sentence, then comma, and then aren't I. Instead of am, you should write aren't or ain't. Okay, ain't is the abbreviation of am not. Okay, and some pronoun form of subject I, and then lastly note of interrogation. In a word, if the assertive sentence begins with I am, then you should write aren't I or ain't I, and lastly note of interrogation. Okay, but my dear learners, if the assertive sentence is with need, is used need as principal verb, the assertive sentence, in any type of assertive sentence, if need is used as principal verb, then you have to write firstly the given sentence and then comma, and then according to tense and person you have to write don't, doesn't or didn't. Okay, if the sentence is with present indefinite tense, then we shall write don't or doesn't. If the subject is third person singular number, then we shall write doesn't, and if the subject is plural or without third person singular, then we shall write don't. And if the sentence is with past indefinite tense, that means past form of need, that means needed, then we shall write didn't. Okay, and then pronoun form of subject, and lastly note of interrogation. Okay, dear, but my dear learners, if need is used as auxiliary verb, then we shall write the given sentence and then the given sentence, and then comma, and then need as auxiliary verb, and then pronoun form of subject. In this case, you will find that need is used as auxiliary verb, especially need bears not. So, in the answer part of that question, we shall omit no or not from the answer part. Okay, such as I need not your help. Okay, I need not your help. Then the question will be need I. Okay, and in the case of need as a principal verb, then we shall write I need your help. Okay, in this case you will find I need your help. This is in this sentence need is used as principal verb and present form. Then I shall write don't I. In another example, he needs our help. Okay, then need bears present form and bears yes or yes at the end of verb. Then we shall write doesn't he. Okay, and in another example, need as principal verb, especially past indefinite tense or verb past form. Then you need to go there. You needed to go there. Okay, sorry, very sorry. You needed to go there. Then we shall write didn't you. Okay, my dear learners, if another rule, if the assertive sentence is with complex sentence, if the assertive sentence is complex sentence, then to perform our tag question or to add tag question, you will notice that the complex sentence expresses his main theme on the next part. Okay, at the end of the part, bears the main theme or principal clause or main clause. For this reason, if we want to make or add tag question, we have to add the tag question after the principal clause. Okay, especially on the main clause, such as I know that he is honest. I know that he is honest. Then I know that is conjunction and this is complex sentence. Then we have to add the question on the principal clause. He is honest, or he is honest is the main clause. Okay. In another sentence, since the boy is poor, he cannot buy a new dress. Since the boy is poor, he cannot buy a new dress. In this sentence, the principal clause is he cannot buy a new dress. Okay, then you have to add the question on principal clause. Now, my dear learners, when you want to practice more and more tag question, then you can find some exceptional sentence that is starts only with proper noun. Okay, that starts with only proper noun, or the sentence which is only proper noun. There is nothing but only proper noun. In this case, when you find the proper nouns such as Messi, Ronaldo, Maradona, or any other Sakib Al Hassan or Mashrafi, this is the beginning of the parts, but there is anything. Okay, there is no anything word. In that case, at first you have to make a full sentence. You have to make a sentence by yourself, and then you have to make or add tag question on that complete sentence. Okay, suppose Messi is a good player, or Messi plays very well. Sakib Al Hasan is all-rounder. Okay, in this case you have to write isn't he or doesn't he. If you make the sentence with principal verb, then you have to write using don't or doesn't or didn't. And if you make the sentence is with auxiliary verb, then you have to write the given sentence, then comma, and then auxiliary verb. If the principal sentence is negative, then you have to omit no or not. But if the principal clause is affirmative, you have to write no or not. Okay, and then the pronoun form of subject he or she or they. Now, dear student, lastly, you know there are lots of the subject and pronoun form. Now I am going to discuss a list of subject and the pronoun form that we use for tag question. Okay, for making tag question. Number one, if the sentence begins with pronoun I, we, he, she, they, you, and in this case, for making the question, when we shall write proper the pronoun form of the subject, this will be the same. Okay, the pronoun will be same. But number two, if the subject is personal subject and pronoun form, the proper noun singular, then we shall write a pronoun form of the subject he. Okay, but my dear learners, if the subject is personal subject and this is female, then we shall write she. Okay, if the sentence, if the subject of the sentence is material subject or any kind of things or animals, then we shall use a pronoun form of that subject it, especially in singular case. But the subject is plural, it may be personal or material or thing or animals and so on, then we shall use they in case of plural form. Okay, my dear learners, you know, if the sentence of assertive sentence subject is everybody, somebody, someone, anyone, nobody, none, no one, and so on, then we shall use the pronoun form of the subject. We shall use pronoun form they. Okay, but dear learners, if the subject of assertive sentence is everything, something, anything, nothing, then we shall use pronoun form as it. Okay, if the subject is this or that, then we shall use pronoun form it, and these or those, then we shall use pronoun form as they. Okay, my dear learners, this is enough for your making tag question or adding tag question, especially for assertive sentence. I hope you are staying home and you are practicing more and more for your staying at your home and during free time. Okay, I hope you will stay home and practice more and more. Thank you very much. You pray for me, and I also pray for you to my Almighty Allah, so that you can keep fit and can practice more and more and learn, continue your studies. Okay, thank you very much.